Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm wishing you a good day. What is going on with Tesla? Tesla opened up today on September 5th and did exactly what we thought it was going to do. Let me show you real quick. So this is real simple, guys. We have a high here and we have a lower high. Now, if you understand charts and the tools, let's take a look at the fib, and you can see Tesla did not even make it to the 61%, which we thought it would reject that. It actually rejected right before. Now, can it come here and then start rejecting lower? Yes. But I think tomorrow we're going to see that Tesla is going to continue on a trend down. Let's take a closer look here at the rejection levels and where they're at. And I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. And that's right. I'm going to short it like it's never been shorted before. This is a real simple entry for me, guys. If you look at the past history with Tesla, okay, we know that people love Tesla. Now, it does have areas where it's rejected before and it continues on the way down. Okay. So you can see here, this is what it did in the past. And I think we're going to continue to see it go down. Now, are you into Tesla? Are you in longs? Then you might want to set a little cross here like I'm doing, and then you can decide for yourself, where is it going to go? Okay. So we know Tesla has support right in here and right in here. It's proven. Okay. But it does have resistance here and it has resistance there. Every indicator is pointing Tesla is going down, and no matter what Tesla tried to do today, it got rejected at this level. Now, if you follow me in the bull ring, you'll know that we can look at another indicator just to give us a little bit more confidence of where it's going. I'm going to turn on my TD sequential and you guys can see, yep, we went 1 through 9 and now we start at number 1 on the way down. Okay, so I think Tesla is going to have a pullback. Everybody knows September is the month for setbacks. So if you look at the history, most stocks will start going backwards in September. And it's a healthy thing because October, November, December, we start climbing up. And then we have our Santa Claus rally in December. Now, what about the rest of the market? Let's look at the S&P 500. Same thing as Tesla, okay? All the stocks are doing this, okay? They're rejected at the same trend line. Okay, so this is just basic stocks, guys. It's going down, okay, and it's not crashing. Don't think we're having a crash. Everybody's expecting a big crash. That ain't happening. Okay, now let's look at the TD sequential and SPX. It already hit number 8, didn't even do number 9 because this thing rejected down perfectly. Okay, so it went down. It was an easy trend for today, and we've already started TD sequential 1. And so we expect at least 2, 3, and 4 to continue down. Now we come over to Apple. We can see Apple, the big mothership, is doing the same thing, guys, right? Is rejecting. It's already done with a TD sequential 9. So 9 days we know it will go up or less, but most of the time it's a 9, and now it's headed down. So I think that we're going to see a reversal this week. Don't expect the market to go down dramatically, but do expect a nice downtrend. Now you are going to see pullbacks, okay? And that's where people get confused with the stocks, okay? Let me show you what a pullback looks like. So the stock can do this. If you're playing on the 5-minute, you'll see it go down. Going to come up a bit. Going to go down and come up. Okay, and then continue down. Okay, and at some point, okay, it'll stop for the day. But if you study the ATR on a lot of these stocks, you'll see that, for example, Apple is about a 3 ATR. So that means Apple could see anywhere from $1 to $3 dip tomorrow or pullback. Okay, now if you see previous days here, you've had the same thing, but on the opposite end. Okay, Let me clear this up a little bit for you guys. Okay, so you can see on the upside, Apple did the same thing. See, it pulled back, it comes up, and it pulls back, and then it comes back up, pulls back, then came up, and then now we had the big dip here, right? Because earnings hurt it, and then it tried to pull up, and then came back down, and then we actually came up, and you see the pullbacks, right? That's healthy for the stock. Okay, so now we see this happening. Okay, so I expect to see a little bit retest there, and then we'll continue to go down. So understand the stocks and what they can do. Okay, they're not going to drop like this unless there's some big news or the banks fail overnight. Okay, is it possible? Yes. Is it possible now? Probably not. So don't bet everything you have. Okay, be smart with your money. Now, if you guys want something to help you to enter any stock, I've got an indicator that can help you guys. I can just show you here on the 5-minute really quick how to get in and out of a stock and not have to worry about trying to jump out. Okay, so now let me explain to you. This is Apple and these are my clouds. Okay, let me show you real quick without the candles what that looks like. All right, so we have no candles. All we have is clouds. Okay, so let me show you how easy this is. You can put this on the 5-minute, you can put it on the 10-minute, on the 1 hour, the daily, and when the cloud turns a different color for me, that's when I enter into either a call or a put. Okay, so for example, in this scenario, I would enter into a put. Let me make this nice and pretty for you so you can see this is a downtrend. So now, how does this work? Very simple. I'm going to come back, and once I finish and I see that we turn into a different color, I'm going to jump into a call there, and then I'm just going to let it keep going up until it changes colors again. Okay, I don't do anything else. I just wait for this to twist, to pinch, whatever you want to call it, to enter the new trade. Okay, so here's where I would enter into another put, and you can see I am not going to exit the trade until the cloud turns into a different color. So I'm waiting for the green. There it is. Okay, now I enter into the trade. I'm going to mark this off really simple for you guys. Okay, and this is Apple. This is Apple over the last week. Okay, now Apple moves slow enough for you to do some trades. Okay, my suggestion is that you paper trade this. Okay, paper trade it, practice until you get really good at it. And I'm going to show you how simple this can be for you. Okay, now of course my green arrows are my bullish entries. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to demonstrate how these clouds work almost to perfection. Okay, let's mark off our price. So let's say I entered into a call here, or I bought some shares. You can see the price was 187.18. Okay, and then I'm going to exit when it twists or turns into a different color, which is the red. And now you see it's 188.24. Obviously I exit there. Now I enter into a put, and I don't get out until we turn green, which is 188.02. Okay, very simple. Now you might say, wow, 187 to 188. Well, that's only about $1.06. Okay, you'll make some in $1.06, and some people will say, well, I only made 25 bucks. I only made 50 bucks. Correct. If you want to make more money, you got to practice more with paper trading, and you'll learn that I can actually buy 2 calls. I can buy 3 calls, but what you want to do is you want to learn how to do this first. All right, let's continue. Here we go. Apple is twisting. I get out of my call. Okay, and I get into a put, which now is at 188.89. I exit here when it turns green, 188.69. Okay. All winners here, all winners. Okay. Especially this one here, 188.02. And then you got out here at 188.89. That was a really nice one. Now I exit here, and now I'm going to buy a call. That's my green arrow. And I get out when it turns red. Turns red at 189.01. Okay. Now you might say, whoa, this looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. Let me show you something that looks even better. All right. So here I have Tesla on the screen. Same difference. Now we're going to do it off the 1 minute chart. Okay. If I want to play Tesla on the 1 minute chart, let's mark off our entries and exits. Okay. So right in here, the cloud turns green. I'm jumping into a call at 250.35. It turns yellow because on this chart, I changed my clouds because I love Tesla. Now 252, that's $2 move up. Okay. If you play options, you know how great that can be. Okay. Now I jump into a put and I exit here from 252.46 down to 252.01. Now I'm going to enter into a call. Okay. And now I enter a call at the same price range around 252. I exit at 253.17. Then I've entered into an actual put. And now I exit at, let me lower this a little bit, 252.69. So 253.17 to 252.69. Not a bad deal. Now, here's where it gets real pretty. Let me show you guys something. I'm going to change the lines a little bit. All right, so here I go, my next entry, and this is on the 1 minute time frame. Remember that, okay? So I've changed the lines over to horizontal lines. So now my entry here is at 252 at 62 cents, okay? And then this is a big move, which Tesla does very, very occasionally every day. So now we move up all the way to about 256.29. So we're talking about a $3 and change move. Okay. And this is where you exit and you enter into a put. And then now, whoops, double line. And now my next entry would be here. Okay. After I exit the put at 256, I'm exiting at 255. Okay. And then now, apologize for that one. That should be green. I'm entering into a call here. And then eventually I just let it keep riding until this cloud turns to the opposite color, where I'll enter a put at 257. So we're looking at least $1 and change in there. Okay. And now this is the interesting part, where you enter a put here. And now you got to get out when the cloud changes back to green, which is 257.22. Still a winner, okay? But you're going to protect yourself and you're going to get out and you're going to ride that up until the cloud changes again right in here. So then on this situation, I got in at 257.21, okay? And then I got out at 257.39. Again, small win, okay? But now this is where I enter puts at 257.38, which I actually did today at the end of the day, guys. And we went all the way down. I exited down here at 256.40, but this hasn't changed colors yet, okay? So once it changes green, look at that. That's a nice little drop, okay? And if you guys message me, I will show you. I bought 20 contracts at the end of the day and made a nice change here, guys. Now, how does this work? This works really simple, is if you stay patient. Now, this 1 minute strategy, only works if you practice. If you don't practice, you're going to lose money. So this is why I say paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. Okay. Now I'll show you one last thing. If I go over to the 5-minute time frame, okay, you can see it's very simple on the 5-minute. You enter there, and if you want, you can exit there, right? That would be my red. Maybe start looking at a put, okay? And then you can see from the previous day, had you entered here, you leave it alone until it gets down here, and so on and so on. Now, this is on the 5-minute time frame because you went here from 244 all the way to 256. The cloud didn't change, so why are you going to exit your trade? I don't. Paper trade it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, for $1 a day, you can get this indicator. Okay, you can see up here, guys, I have different indicators for the bull ring. I have my own personal one, Coach Avalos Clouds version 1. Okay, $1 a day, guys. You get these indicators. They are invite only. You're not going to find them on TradingView because they are locked up. Okay, but for $1 a day, and I guarantee you this with a few other items, okay, like courses, 30-day money back guarantee, guys. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Okay, now if you are a full-time employee, full-time student, I recommend you play on the 1 hour. Look at that cloud. I'm about to put there. Okay. And now I sell it here because the cloud changed. Okay. Look at that. We started at 288 and we ended up at 222. Now, you do see here that it did change here, and that's fine. If you exit there, you would have exited at 264, got into a call, and then got back into a put there, and you would have continued on the way down. Okay. And then now you get into a call here, 222, and you exit on the twist, 253 on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. How do you manage this? Guys, take my courses. They're only $99, 30 days money back guarantee. You learn how to do this, and all you have to do is set an alert. You'll get a text message that tells you get out, sell it, sell it, sell it, and you can see the more data you have, the easier the entry and the exit. This is why I love Tesla, guys. You can't lose on this, but you have to practice. Remember, you got to paper trade it, paper trade it. Take the course. The education is the most important part. Now, the market will pull back a little bit. Remember, okay? And here's the 1 hour, and this is what I'm watching. I'm watching for this to start trending down, okay? Unless I see good support there. You can see it's going to cross the support. So make sure you keep an eye on it, guys. If you want to learn more on this, hit the subscribe button so the videos pop up automatically anytime you go into YouTube. Hit the like button. That helps me out. That helps the channel out. And also hit the little bell so you get notified when these videos come out, because this is the most important thing that you'll ever do with anything you invest in is the education. You're getting it here on YouTube for free, guys. So hit that little bell so you don't miss a video. So until the next time, I'm wishing you guys a very, very green day.